second graders. This week we're going to be working on words and phrases in poetry. We're going to learn how words and phrases in poetry can help us understand the text better. What will you be learning? Well, you're going to learn what is poetry. How does poetry help me understand the text? What is rhythm? What is rhyme? What is alliteration? And what is repetition? So let's dive in. Get out your guided notes and find the page that says, "What is poetry?" All poems have words, they have a title, they also have line breaks, and we're going to learn more about that. So write line breaks in your guided notes. If you need to pause the video while you're doing that, feel free. So all poems have words, a title, line breaks, and white space. Some poems have rhythm, rhyme, alliteration, and repetition. We'll learn about those more as we go too. So let's take a look at our first poem. It's "I'm a Little Snowman." And if you guys know the song, "I'm a Little Teapot," it's set to that same rhythm. So this poem automatically has rhythm because we know the rhythm that "I'm a Little Teapot," right? You can go ahead and sing it. Yeah. "I'm a little teapot, short and stout." Right. I'm not going to sing the rest of it, but you get the idea. So it has a rhythm to it. So let's see if it has the other aspects of poetry and which one it has. Not every poem has to have everything. Just they have to have the words, the title, the line breaks, and the white space. So let's see. Does this poem have words? Yep, it sure does. Does it have a title? It does. "I'm a Little Snowman." How about line breaks? So you see how when we normally write sentences, we stretch the sentence all the way across the page? Well, in poetry, we use what's called line breaks to stop even if it's not at the end of a sentence. So like this one ends with "short and fat." And we could keep writing if we were writing a narrative story, but with poems, we break it and we write on the line down below. So look at the next line. It says, "Here is my nose." There's not even a period there, but we break the line and go down to the next. A lot of times authors do that because they have rhyming words and they want the last word of that line to rhyme. So this poem, yep, it does have line breaks. Does it have white space? It sure does. Okay, now to find out the other things, we have to read the poem. So let's read it. "I'm a little snowman. I'm a little snowman, short and fat. Here is my nose, and here is my hat. When the sun comes out, I melt away. But when it's cold, I'm here to stay." So let's see, does it have the other aspects that poems can have? The first one is rhyme. Does it have some words that rhyme? Let's see. Yeah, fat, hat. Those ones rhyme. There are some other ones in there as well. Does it have alliteration? Alliteration means that you start each word or most of the words with the same letter. Well, I don't see any of those lines that have all the same letter or a lot of the same letter, so no alliteration. Repetition is when a word or a phrase repeats itself over and over again. Usually the author, which we call a poet, does that when they want to make something, those words or phrases, really important in the story. So there's no repetition. Is there rhythm though? Could we clap to it and hold a beat? Yeah, we can sing to it, we can clap to it. So this poem also has some rhythm. Now I want you to try. We have a new poem called "A Chubby Snowman." And you need to look for, does the poem have words, a title, line breaks, white space? How about rhyme, alliteration, repetition, and rhythm? Let's see. "A chubby snowman. A chubby little snowman had a carrot for a nose. Along came a bunny, and what do you suppose? That funny little bunny was looking for his lunch. So he ate the snowman's nose. Nibble, nibble, crunch. Nibble, 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 crunch." So let's decide. Using your guided notes, I want you to use arrows to point to the words, use an arrow to point to the title, use an arrow to point to the line breaks, and use an arrow to point to the white space. Then we're going to look for these things also. Does the poem have any rhyming words? How about alliteration? Does it have several in the same words that start with the same letter? What about repetition? Does it say the same word more than once? And then how about rhythm? Does it kind of have a beat to it? So this is what you're going to work on. When you're done, show your teacher, and then you'll be ready for the seesaw activity. Have fun.